Good day everyone, I'm Carl from Essentials and today we'll be tackling another local perfume brand, the Fragrance Bar. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So I ordered a total of 3 fragrances from them. I ordered Versace Eros Flame, their version of Azzaro The Most Wanted. I think it's the Eau de Parfum Intense version, the black bottle, and their version of Louis Vuitton's Afternoon Swim. This is Swim, so Afternoon Swim. This is Want, so I guess this is the most wanted. Flame, so this is Versace Eros Flame. It doesn't come in any box, it just straight up comes in this really nice, safe packaging, I must say. So let's check and see if it has leaks or anything. So I'm gonna check Flame first, Versace Eros Flame. I've actually tried Versace Eros Flame on our local mall here, and I'm familiar with this the most, so I just want to check this out first. I haven't smelled the other 2 yet, so it's gonna be a rough idea on what those 2 smells, but I'm gonna try my best on what those 2 smells and what are my impressions. So as you can see here, it comes with a pouch, and we'll test it both on skin and paper. So far so good, no any leaks or anything. So from my experience with Eros Flame, it's a warmer and spicier version of the original Versace Eros. So let's see on how this inspired version smells on paper and skin. Really nice atomizer. So on paper, it does smell a little bit similar to Versace's Eros. More on the Versace Eros DNA, but as it dries down, it's more spicier and warmer, and this is much more versatile compared to the original Eros line, like the blue bottle ones. Yeah, the DNA of Versace Eros is there, the bubblegum, minty, clubbing DNA. This one just smells a tad bit mature compared to the original line. It has this really nice mandarin orange, pepper, and kinoto note in it, making it more versatile and suitable for other environments such as offices and, let's say, date nights and stuff. I'd rather wear this on a date night than the original Eros. So yeah, now let's try it on skin and see how it differs on paper. Oh yeah, on skin it's spicier now. The mandarin orange and that lemon kinoto is actually much more prominent on skin. Yeah, on skin it's much more citrusy, spicier, and warm. Yeah, overall it's fresh and spicy. I actually prefer this more compared to my Eros in my collection. I'm probably gonna start to wear this more as a daily and versatile scent. So yeah, as for now, I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. I'm not really a big fan of the Eros DNA, but all in all, it's still a really great fragrance. So yeah, that is Eros Flame, and probably on how close it is to the original, I'm gonna hot shot and wild guess the closeness, probably around 70 to 75% close. Now up next, let's check out Afternoon Swim. So this is their version of Louis Vuitton's Afternoon Swim. So another fresh fragrance for summer seasons. So this is their version of Afternoon Swim. So Afternoon Swim is quite a linear summer scent, just like any type of summer scents, of course, they're gonna be linear. So this one smells like orange or the pulp of an orange. I just watched Mr. Greg Perilla's review on, or recommendations on summer fragrances, and that's how he described this fragrance to smell like. It smells like orange, but not the zest you're getting from the peel, but rather the pulp or the freshness of the orange. So I'm excited on how this smells. So let's try it on paper and skin. Okay, nice atomizer again. Oh yeah, this is really refreshing. I'm getting hints of bergamot and ginger. Yeah, this is a really nice refreshing summer scent. If I were to describe this scent, it's probably a scent that is kind of like when you're under the sun and you're drinking a really nice fresh pulp of orange juice with ice. Yeah, it's quite a linear scent, doesn't change too much. Yeah, all I'm getting is just straight up orange and bergamot ginger. Though the ginger is a bit of an underlying tone of note, it's not too overwhelmingly mixed compared to the orange and bergamot. It's just somewhere under the oils or the smell of the fragrance. Yeah, overall it smells great on paper. Now let's test it on skin and see how it smells. On air it smells like straight up orange. Now on skin, it's more forward to the orange aspect of the fragrance. Yeah, it doesn't change too much unlike other scents for summer like Allure Homme Sport. Yeah, I really like this scent. More really versatile scent, not for just specific occasions, but can be worn for daily use, for office and all that stuff. So yeah, for now I'd give it an 8 out of 10 too. It's probably gonna be another Dunbridge fragrance for me. It's really easy to wear and I have no complaints about it. So yeah, on and all, a really great fragrance. And how close it is to the original, I'm not sure yet because I haven't smelled the original. Now let's hop into the last fragrance of this video, which is The Most Wanted for Azzaro. So let's check it out. So this is their version of The Most Wanted by Azzaro. I don't know which one. I think it's the Most Wanted Intense EDP or the Black Bottle one. So yeah. So let's test this on paper and skin. So the Most Wanted by Azzaro is compared most of the time to Emperor Armani's Stronger With You Intensely. So I have a version of Stronger With You Intensely here, and let's see if it smells similar to that. Oh, this is really nice. Compared to the Stronger With You Intensely, this is much fresh. It doesn't make Stronger With You Intensely redundant at all, but it's in the same stem of the DNA, if you know what I mean. Yeah, from the top note, I'm getting this really nice spicy kind of spice note. It's not too prominent like Stronger With You Intensely, but there's some toffee that is a bit underlying, but it's not too prominent. And some ambers, and a bit woody too, now it's drying down. So all I'm getting is sweet, kind of citrusy in the opening. I know it's gonna sound weird, but it smells like those banana bread puddings. So that's what I'm getting on paper. Now let's test it on skin and see how it fares up, if it changes or something. It doesn't stick too closely to the Stronger With You Intensely DNA. Rather, it's its own thing, but kind of stemming from the idea of Stronger With You Intensely. Oh, in the air, it actually smells like Stronger With You Intensely. Yeah, on the opening, it's really minty, citrusy, really cold compared to Stronger With You Intensely. All I'm getting here is spice notes, toffee, some woodiness, and a bit aromatic from that really nice citrusy opening. Kind of minty too. Yeah, it's a gourmand scent that isn't too sticky, sweet, or something like that. This perfume is primarily exclusive for night outs or something. Yeah, I'm probably gonna wear this more on dates or probably around the colder hours of the day. I cannot see myself wearing this on the earlier hours of the day where it's cold, I mean where it's hot and really bright. This is more of a really cold and dark-esque DNA. On and all, it doesn't stick too closely from the Stronger With You DNA. Rather, it's its own thing. It just had a bit of ideas from that line or DNA. So yeah, on and all, I give it an 8.5, probably my favorite perfume out of the bunch. And so far so good. Out of the 3 bottles, there's no leaks or anything, so yeah, that's a plus for me too. Now Eros Flame is much more poppier. It's much more warmer, spicier. Like the bubblegummy sweet DNA is evaporated a bit. It's more of its own thing now with hints of that minty sweet vanilla, but primarily it's dominated by that Kinoto, orange, pepper, and kind of like pepperwood kind of smell. I must say it's extremely versatile, much more versatile compared to the original DNA of Eros. For now, after the dry down and after experiencing the dry down, I will amp up a bit the rating of Eros Flame, their version of Eros Flame, to 8.5. Afternoon Swim, after drying down, it's a bit musky now. There's that really a little bit touch of ambergris or something musk. It smells similar to the musk of Nishani Annie, something like that. That sticks really close to your skin. But the oranges and the citruses like bergamot and gingers is still there, though now that it's dried down, it's a bit toned down, and it's much more refreshing now compared to the from the initial spray. I actually like the dry down more, but the rating still stays as 8. But after macerating these fragrances and giving them my full wear, we'll see about my opinion if it changes or not. As for Azzaro's The Most Wanted, I'm guessing that this is the Wanted Intense version of the Parfum based on the notes that is listed here on Fragrantica. That spice note is actually cardamom, which is, I'm shocked, and there's toffee and amberwood. So I guess the amberiness and the woodiness coming from this fragrance is from amberwood. And I don't know where that really citrus and minty kind of aspect comes from, because Azzaro is known for this simplistic perfume pyramid or note breakdown with only 3 notes. But it isn't just 3 notes, there's something more here. I don't know what note it is, but it's not overly sweet. But yeah, all in all, it's a really nice mass pleasing scent. It isn't offensive, it's actually quite easy to wear, but I must say that Stronger With You Intensely is a bit easier to wear compared to The Most Wanted. But I'm actually gonna separate these two. I'm not gonna correlate them too much, even though a lot of perfumers and perfume enthusiasts say that they're really close to each other. But to me, it doesn't really sit too close to them. But I can say that they are from kind of a bit of the same DNA because of that toffee note, but they're not too close. It doesn't stick too close. They're their own thing. So yeah, that sums up our review and first impressions. Actually, not review, but our unboxing and first impressions of these 3 fragrances from the Fragrance Bar. For now, I give them a rating of 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed their fragrance, and I really like how their iteration blends in compared to the original. It isn't too far off, it isn't too synthetic, it isn't too alcoholic in this opening. Like, there's a bit of alcohol in the opening, but that can't be avoidable since these are inspired perfumes that are really affordable, and of course they're gonna use synthetic notes and materials. They're not gonna use 100% natural oils and materials and all that stuff. So yeah, I really admire how close these are from the originals, especially the one I'm familiar with the most, which is Versace Eros Flame. It sits around 75% close for only 290 pesos, which is absurd. So yeah, I recommend you check them out if you are interested. They have a lot of inspired perfumes. They're not just limited to these 3, but a lot actually, and they are one of the highest rated inspired perfume local brands here in the Philippines, and I suggest you check them out. Anyways guys, if you learned a thing or two in this video, drop a like and subscribe, as it not only helps the channel but me as well. Again guys, I'm Perfume Essentials, and thank you for watching. Stay on smelling great.